Aside from what's normal, there is no telling what you may find while fishing in the depths of the seas. From floating jackpots to unusual creatures in the shadows, here are some of the captures made by fishermen around the world that no one was supposed to see. So, here are the top 10 scary fishing videos caught on camera. Number 10. A film crew in Tasmania, which is an island state of Australia, found the biggest known freshwater crayfish in the world. With the help of a local researcher, they started the search by using several traps with fish as bait and nets. After a few attempts, a juvenile crayfish was seen leading a fully grown giant female crayfish that was feasting on one of the baits. One has to be careful, as these creatures' claws are enormous and powerful enough to easily rip a finger off. It was measured to be an impressive 61 centimeters in length and over 3 kilograms in weight. Since they are incredibly rare, catching them is strictly forbidden. Number 9. We have to look at this chupacabra. Chupacabras are said to be vampiric animals who live in South America. People say that they drink the blood of livestock, including goats and cows. Sightings are rare, but in 2015, a fisherman from Paraguay claimed to have caught one on camera. He was fishing off the coast of Carmen del Pirano when he spotted this chupacabra-like creature in the water. It seems to have humanoid-like hands and a small, eerie-looking skull. The local fire brigade was called and removed the creature. They then sent it off to be examined by experts. One forensic expert named Pablo Lamer said it looks like an ape with humanoid features. The fire department head, Javier Medina, said, "We believe it may be a species of monkeys based on the hands and legs. But to this day, it's still not been officially identified. Could this be the remains of a chupacabra, or is it something else?" Number 8. Despite what you might see in movies, the anaconda snakes of South America will not usually attack a human being unless they feel threatened. But sometimes that threat isn't intentional. This fisherman is just taking his boat along the shore.
Sucurima! Caraca! Ia lá, véi!
Then there's the polar opposite, like these guys who are out fishing and decide to beat on brush in an area where they think a giant anaconda is hiding.
Tá filmando, tô filmando. Olha só o tamanho, cara. Olha o tamanho, cara.
Não, ela não. Ela não ataca, não. Da faca pra aqui.
Olha só o tamanho. Olha aqui, cara.
Funciona o motor.
Caralho, olha.
Funciona o motor.
Olha só, velho.
Olha só, funciona o motor. Pra trás, pra trás. Ela vai virar o barco, pra trás.
Olha só, cara.
Funciona o motor, rapaz.
Olha só.
Puxa o rolador,
Caralho.
Volta. Volta pra cá, vem pra baixo.
Olha só, meu.
Ela tá conseguindo afundar, pô.
Apparently, once the giant angry serpent decides to come out to meet them, their bravery seems to fade. Number 7. A fish that looks like this could be a completely undiscovered species, and it might have been caught for the very first time in February 2019. While fishing in Colombia, a huge and a very unfamiliar-looking fish was caught after getting entangled on the line. From its fins, tails, and random spines to the entire shape of its body, it was completely bizarre-looking. It had fur-like material over its eyes and around its mouth and bone-like fragments all over its outer skin. Due to the rarity and unfamiliar nature of the fish, it was, however, decided to let go of the fish back in water. Number 6. We have to look at this sea lion swarm. One day, some fishermen were out at sea. They were trying to retrieve the fish they'd caught in the net, but they soon had competition. A gigantic swarm of sea lions began surrounding the fishermen's nets. Sea lions are not normally dangerous to humans, but I still think it would be very scary to be surrounded in this way. Number 5. I have to show you this mermaid skeleton. Do you believe in mermaid maids before answering? Take a look at this video. A fisherman in Indonesia saw something strange in a river. At first, he thought it was the skeleton of a large fish, but when he removes the rock covering it, he realized it's not a fish at all. The skeleton seemed to have a human-like head and a tailbone. This led to some people online saying this was a mermaid skeleton. Of course, we normally think of mermaids as being far bigger, but this skeleton was only around 15 inches. So, some said this may be the skeleton of a deformed fish, or maybe some species of animal which we haven't yet identified. The fisherman threw the skeleton back into the water out of fear and said it was unlike any animal he'd ever seen. Since then, this skeleton has not been explained, and we still don't know if it's from a fish, mammal, or something else. Number 4. Let's look at this unknown creature. In 2013, Connell Malachi was fishing in Loch Foyle Island. That's when he spots a dark, mysterious figure swimming fast in the water.
What is that? See it?
Due to the size, some believe this may be a whale, but its black-ridded back means this can't be the case. Some said it may be the Loch Ness Monster, but right now, this has not yet been identified. Other people claim to have seen similar things in Loch Foyle, but this has been the only sighting actually caught on camera. Number 3. You're it now, this guy isn't technically fishing, but again, something else in the water is. And in yet another shark lesson, we learned don't ever chase a giant shark on your jet ski. The shark took a little nibble out of the jet ski, but the lucky rider was unharmed and hopefully learned a lesson. If you chase a giant shark, it will chase you back. Number 2. Don't go in the water. This is a very quick and simple lesson as to why you don't want to fish or go into the water in some areas of the Amazon. This is what a piranha feeding frenzy looks like.
Vai fazer uma demonstração que é as piranhas aqui do rio. Dá uma olhada, a quantidade. Vai começar com ele, vai levantar ali, tem que uma ideia. Vamos hoje, o que é isso aqui? Dá uma olhada. Dá uma olhada. Será que tem piranha?
Não é história de pescador, não.
Olha, beleza. Olha a quantidade. Se uma pessoa cair aqui dentro, vamos fazer mais outra demonstração aqui, pessoal.
Piranha will eat other fish, they'll eat red meat, and they'll even eat each other. Piranha attacks on humans are rare, but do occur. The fish usually attack the hands or feet, and a large piranha can actually bite off a finger or toe with their sharp, powerful teeth. Number 1. In 2022, locals rushed to a Sri Lankan beach because beachgoers had discovered a mermaid. The mermaid was stuck on the sand on her belly, her tail showing little movement as the men approached. One of the beachgoers tried to see if she was alive by gently nudging her with a stick. And to their surprise, the mermaid jolted and hissed back at them. The mermaid had beached herself after the ocean was polluted to an extreme. She'd hoped to survive on land, but she wasn't suited to the environment and was slowly passing away. And there you have it, the mysterious and unsettling world of fishing encounters, from unexpected sea creatures to chilling moments caught on camera. Stay tuned for more thrilling stories and don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates.